This is Naaji Noushi, a 36-year-old mother of 5 from Kerala, and is currently undertaking an extraordinary journey from the UAE to India, covering 21 countries. She even drove through Afghanistan.
The challenging, of course, is Afghanistan as a woman driver, as a woman solo overlander, because Taliban not allowing to drive inside this country as a woman. It's not about the driving. They're not, they don't want to appear a woman in outside also in some bazaar.
She had a pretty scary experience there.
So they asked me, "Are you Muslim?" Then yeah, I'm Muslim. So can you read this Quran? Of course I can read. Then that time, I wrote Quran from, there is a lot of, I think, Taliban around 5 and 6, 7 peoples. And when I wrote my Quran, oh, okay, mashallah, good.
Want to know more about her?
Some of you know her, some of you might not know her, but she has been buzzing on social media and everywhere else, known as the solo traveler. A mom of 5, she's been traveling and has covered about 17 countries now. She aims to cover 25 countries in 17 months. This is her 8th solo trip. Naaji Noushi joins me. I've been trying to track her down, get her to speak to India Today Global, and she's finally here. Naaji, thank you so much for
Hi,
joining us on the
thank you.
network. First,
Thank you for having me here.
first, let's begin with your journey. Why and how did you think of traveling all these countries alone and driving down all through these countries? From this is your 8th journey from UAE to India. Tell us what are the countries you've traveled, which are the countries you're going to travel, and how will you reach Kerala on road on your Thar?
This is the main, question all people, asking me on Instagram. How you started this travel? Are you mad? Actually, I'm really mad because that's where I started this journey. It's not very easy to crossing the borders of countries. It's very big challenges, and I know there is no people do this before. So that's why I can't ask to them how can I go this way, how can I go this border, because this is the first time happening, and I should make my own way, my own ideas and everything. Actually, I came this travel, I think, last 2022 for FIFA World Cup 2022 October. I started this journey from Kerala to Qatar. That time I covered all GCC countries. Now, after that, I went back to India, for some Mahindra's India, Nepal, Bhutan INB trip. Then I came back, last year, 2024 in Dubai. Then normally people always, shipping their car to back India after the trip, but I didn't want to ship my car. So I, think about it. Oh, what can I do for this? I need, some different kinds of travel. I don't want to ship my car. That's why I thought, okay, I can search some, the world map. So there is a, the land route from UAE to India. It's covered like GCC, Middle East, Asia, Eurasia, and Central Asia. Then, last 4 months from May 2024, May to September, I knock the many brands door. I need your sponsorship, but I don't get any sponsorship from there. So that's time I realized, okay, if I don't get any, any sponsorship, I can travel my own way. Then I started this journey 2024 September on 9th day. I have only, like Indian money, I think only 5,000 rupees on my hand. That's time I started this journey from UAE.
You
First
planned a journey with only 5,000 Indian rupees.
really with my confidence.
That's less than $100.
Yeah, $100. Because I think I think about it. If I don't money, what can I do? It's okay, no problem. There is a quote like this: "All is well, all is well." And okay, all is well. It will happen. It will happen. Then I started this journey, with 5,000 rupees from UAE, and I drove to Oman because there is a lot of Kerala people working in all this area. GCC area. Then they, in same thing in FIFA, they invited me their shops, and for Instagram story, they will pay me like, $100 for stories, and sometimes collaboration like 5,000 dirhams like that. So I got, many opportunities for, making some Instagram promotion for their company, their brand, and I got very less money. So at that time also, I don't have much money to complete the trip.
Okay.
In every border, that all money will, will end. Then I will try, okay, tomorrow is the best day, tomorrow I will get, something like, but I'm not thinking about the money every time. I'm only thinking about the crossing the borders, charging my battery for the drive and everything. And every day I only, thinking about the positive things. Okay, today is will good day, and today I will reach this place. Like, this is not about the money. If you have full of money on your pocket, you can't do like these types of things, because
Okay. So
money
then
is not
finally, did you
important.
get some money? Did you manage to get the funds for it for this trip?
No, I don't get enough money now. Till I don't have enough money
Even
to
now, you
cover
don't.
this. No, but I have reached, my 21st country in Mongolia without money.
So how do you fill petrol and fuel and gas? How do you do all that?
That's I'm telling. If I get, some collaboration and some Instagram post, some, last before 2 months ago I got some money, I will, make my travel, like very budget friendly, because I'm not taking any hotels. I'm not taking any,
So you
uh, you
stay with
know. Uh,
families in every country you go. You stay
yeah,
with.
I got local homes. I got local homes in every country, and also if there are any Indians, any Keralite, I will go there. But after Kuwait, I did not get any Keralite people homes. I think only one or two homes I got. The main thing is, I will get Instagram messages from the local. If I
Oh, great.
drive in Russia, they will invite at their house. If I drive in Mongolia, now I'm with my Mongolian friend in Ulaanbaatar, and she was tested me in Instagram. And because my travel, it's very it's not expensive. It's look like I will cook inside my car. One egg enough for me on one day. One
That's
egg
it.
and one hot water. That's it. Because I'm not looking on my, daily meals. I'm looking on the expense of, my fuel.
So
That's
this
it.
is this has been your home for the past 17 months.
Yeah,
This
really. This is
car.
my home.
You're going to
I
show
will
me.
show
You're
you.
going to show me how you live. Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
before
will. I will
that,
show you.
logistics,
Yeah.
Naaji. How
Uh,
did you do it? There are visas required to enter every
uh,
country. So do you
uh,
apply in advance? How did you plan this? And which are the countries that you've traveled to so far? Take us through from Qatar.
uh. The plan, in Qatar, I got that time they are providing for Haya. It's a Haya. It's a World Cup entry. So I'm a resident of UAE. My husband working in UAE, and I got resident card of UAE. So that resident card I got on arrival visa to Georgia, Armenia, and Uzbekistan, and some countries like it. And but normally I took all embassy visa direct to embassy like Afghanistan, Iraq, and also Turkey.
So you have
uh,
in advance. You knew that you were going. You applied to all these countries in advance.
Directly I went, directly I go to the embassy. I don't care about they ask me, go away. I'm not thinking about it. I will go directly and ask, I need to go this way because I'm overlanding my car. Sometimes people, very, they will ask, what are you overlanding by this country?
So you
It's
need
very
permit for
funny.
the car also. You need permit
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
But
car.
actually,
You
I
need
have
stamp.
carnet. I have, yeah,
You have carnet
yeah.
and international driver's license.
Yeah, yeah. But some country don't need. They don't need the carnet. They only need our, visa.
Ah.
Like Russia, they don't need carnet. Like Afghanistan, no need carnet. And Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, they don't check anything. And I got, every embassy visa direct from embassy. And the route from I took from UAE, then Saudi, UAE, Oman, Bahrain, Qatar. After I went to Saudi, then Kuwait, then Iraq. Then this is the first car, reached in Iraq. First Indian car reached in Iraq. This is my Mahindra Thar. And after Iraq, I went to Kurdistan. Kurdistan is a different kinds of part from Iraq. They
Yes.
want, they need a new country
Yes.
as a Kurdistan. Then Kurdistan, I went to Turkey. Turkey, I daily I will drive. If it's a good road, I will drive around 1,500 kilometers, 24 hours. My speed around 140 and 160 because we don't want to pay any traffic penalty because this is outside car.
Yeah.
Then Turkey, I took my travel to Georgia. Then I went to Georgia, from Georgia to Russia. Then Russia, I came back to Georgia because there is no border to cross Azerbaijan. I went nearby Azerbaijan border, but there is a war issues between
Yes.
Azerbaijan and Armenia. So that's why I did not enter in Azerbaijan. Then I came back to Georgia and I went to Armenia. The Georgian and Armenia, I got honorable visa with my UAE, the
Yeah.
resident card. After Armenia, I went to Iran. So people want to know about Iran because there is a war between Israel before,
Right.
and the people in Iran, I'm really melting that time because they gave me everything without money, food, water, everything, and also the shelter. They invited me their local homes, and the hospitality of Irani people, it's priceless. It's a wordless. We can't say anything about it. But Turkish people, it's they are mixing some culture from Europe. But I went some village of Turkey. There is a village people they're talking with like a bird sound. Whistle. It's called Whistle Village, and I'm the first one reach that places. And the main problem is the language because I don't know the Turkish, they don't know English, and every time I will action. I
Yeah,
need water.
everything
I
is
need food.
gestures. You just say what you want through
Yeah,
gestures.
yeah, yeah. And it's the main thing is if you don't have any languages, but the love is the languages for everything. So they know what I need and I know what they need. The language is the love and understanding between the two people. Then after Turkey, I went to Georgia, Armenia, and Iran. After Iran, I went to Afghanistan. The main, and now all people asking why you go Afghanistan because there is Taliban. And because after Afghanistan, without Afghanistan, I can't reach Uzbekistan, the Central Asia. Then I took my Afghanistan visa from Balochistan, from Iran consulate and Afghanistan. Then first day of Afghanistan, I thought there is a police, military. They will wear the normal, the uniform. But when I was, cross the border to Afghanistan, there is a lot of people that wearing the normal clothes. They have big gun also. That's Taliban. My entire life I'm first seeing that's Taliban people. Then
Were you
all
scared?
border.
Were you scared, Naji?
No, I no scared. Normally, I'm not scared anything. So that's why I'm covering this world. If I have any scare, I can't go anywhere. And so that time I am a little bit very confused. Is this the Taliban or what is this? I couldn't understand what they are. They don't know only that their traditional language. I think it's
Pashto.
Pashtun. Pashtun, yeah, because that's there is a two border
That
from Afghanistan, Tajik, Uzbek, and Pakistan. There is four kinds of people. Kabul also from Tajik, and then in every border I will took some photo of that their national flag. Habibi, welcome to Afghanistan. Habibi, welcome to Iraq. So that time I took the official flag of Afghanistan. There is a lot of, I think, more than 500 people around my car. Then they came to me, no, no, this is not Taliban flag. You should, show this flag. And they gave me Taliban official flag. Happy welcome to Taliban. Then
Okay.
they
We'll,
very,
we'll
very
put that video
happy.
out too because I know you've put out all these videos. We'll put out the video of you showing the Afghan flag and then the Taliban flag because that has been a controversy in India as well. So from Afghanistan, where did you go? Because I want to discuss all your experiences in these countries. First, let's map it out and then we'll talk about your experience. So from Afghanistan, so where did you go from Afghanistan, Naji?
Sorry?
From Afghanistan, where did you go? We'll map the whole journey out first.
I took the border Milaka. It's from Iran and Afghanistan border. Then I drove to Kandahar, then Kabul, then after Uzbekistan border. But it took, I drove in Afghanistan more than 15 days.
Wow.
And also the main problem, there is no much internet in that country. I think after 5 days, more than 5 days, I stuck in that country. And also there is a war between Pakistan and Afghanistan, nearby borders.
Yes.
And also there's an earthquake nearby Kabul. So
Yes.
that same I'm in the local home, and me and that there is a boy. We having that tea. So suddenly, that's look like some shaking, and I told him that boy, there is some sound outside. Then when they we went outside, all people is sleeping, but his sister came to me. There is an earthquake, around our home. So that's my first time ever experience about the earthquake. And
So
more
there,
than
it was a very,
2,000
it was a
people.
very terrible earthquake actually,
Yeah,
and you were there.
more than 2,000 people, dead that time. But that time also Taliban not caring of, any woman's body.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
very calm.
Because
And I'm really,
they didn't want to touch
really,
a woman who was
the
not
exact thing of Taliban, the exact thing of Afghanistan. There is no women's rights. There is no women's education. There is no girls' education. They all people, all women, sitting inside home.
Did you
They don't
meet
have
women?
any
Did
rights.
you meet Afghan
Yeah,
women?
I last 5 days, 15 days. I was when I was traveling inside Afghanistan. I went many local people's home. Then I met so many ladies, and they told me the life of their is very difficult. They want to migrate to another country, but for Afghanistan passport holder, they don't get any visa. That's the main problem, because their passport not valid, and also they don't get any visa. If they need, if in Indians we can take 4,000 rupees, Russian visa, but an Afghani passport, they need to, pay like $1,000 nearby. It's very huge problem, because Taliban stopped every education system in Afghanistan. Before Taliban, there is a government. They provide all thing for ladies, and that time, many ladies graduated like teacher, doctor. Now they can only work in Afghanistan as a teacher and as a doctor, but they can only
Treat
teach
women.
ladies to women. And also they can in doctor also they can provide medicine only for ladies. It's very terrible, it's very horrible.
Okay. Then after that, where did you go?
After
Uzbekistan.
that, I went to Uzbekistan. The main thing, I should say, Shah Rukh Khan is our brand icon of India. you know,
Wow.
all people, even Afghanistan, even Uzbekistan, even Russia. Russia, they are a fan of Raj Kapoor.
Yes, we know
मेरा जूता है जापानी. In Armenia, Midun Chakravarti, Jimmy Jimmy.
that.
When they was asked, "Are you from India?" Jimmy Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy Jimmy. And Karina Kapoor. Then a lot of fan from Iraq. Iraq police also fan for Priyanka Chopra, Karina Kapoor, Aishwarya Rai, Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan. Oh my God! So
Okay.
and also Uzbekistan.
After after Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan, when I was crossing the border from Uzbekistan, there is a lot of customs. They told me, "Are you from India?" Yeah. Hanuman? They know everything because they're watching every Hindi series.
Yeah.
They know everything, and I think they don't know who is our prime minister, who is our president, but they know only Shah Rukh Khan.
They know Shah Rukh Khan. They
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
our leaders, but they know Shah Rukh Khan.
No, no, I ask you, do you know our prime minister? No, no, no. We only know Shah Rukh Khan. That's the reality. After Uzbekistan, I went to Tajikistan, and when I, reached inside Tajikistan, there is a border. After border, the customs police came to me and then told me you can't go drive inside this car because it's the right hand. And that's time I stuck again in this country, and I came back to Uzbekistan, and I went to Kazakhstan border. Then Kazakhstan, my next country is Mongolia. But there is no proper border from Kazakhstan to Mongolia. I should cover Russia again. And I came back to, this is very difficult to making the visa. And the custom for Russia, they told me you can't enter with electronic visa, because as an Indian, we can get electronic visa within 4 days. It's around 4,000 rupees. But they need secure visa. Then I came back to Osman in Kazakhstan. I drove more than 2,000 kilometers for that visa, and I went to the consulate of Russia. So when I was there in Russia, I got one mail from Moscow government municipality. They want to host me, and then some videos about their tourism. to Russian tourism from Putin's, office. That's I'm asking. I met, and some people, some kinds of people. I never can imagine that. Then I got in every country when I was driving. I got their government officials emails and some Instagram videos. Please come to this place. We want to meet you. Some tourism because they want to promote their tourism. Then after that lady that she made some letter from Putin's office, and I got the same day visa from Kazakhstan to Russia. Then I came back the border again, and I drove from that border to Mongolia. It's a, Mongolia is a different kinds of food. There is no people around us more than 1,000 kilometers. It's very less people country, very driest area. And I took that drive from, because I have only 3 days. There is snowfall also in that road, and I took one day. I drove around 1,200 kilometers. I started my journey from morning 12 o'clock, and I finished this around night 9 p.m. I reached that border, Tashanda border. It's not very easy. That's not very easy because the main problem, Russian people not speak in English. They can only speak their languages. And I drove very remote village, remote area. And there is a lot of very funny video on my Instagram when I was asking somebody, some guy, how can he go? Because there is no Google Map, no VPN, no internet, no SIM card in Russia. And also the problem between America, they stopped every GPS. GPS not working in Russia. And that guy,
So you were
is
traveling
a
without
normal.
GPS.
Yeah. In Russia, I drove around, more than 5,000 kilometers without GPS.
Oh my God.
And there is no. It's very. There is only one road, but I don't know where to go. And I asked some person, how can I go Tashanda? I said that like in English, but that person reply me in Russian language, and me and that meant laughing together because without language, how can we understand? And finally, I thought there is no road to reach Mongolia because this very remote village.
Yes.
It's only one road. It's a two-way road. But the scenery is fantastic. So it was fantastic journey from Russian border to Mongolia. Then I have reached Mongolia. From Mongolia Russian border, I took 2,000 kilometers within 2 days to reach Ulaanbaatar. So now I'm in Ulaanbaatar, my 21st country. Tomorrow, inshallah, I will go to China border.
So Naji, you got all your clearances in China. Everything was in place before you entered China.
Yeah. Today I need to wait for my paper. Tomorrow I will go to the border, and because China customs they need some paper from I have a guide there. He's making my everything, my paper and something. So tomorrow I will go to the border.
How did you connect with the guy in China?
There is a place, I have some connection with some overlanders from Europe and some other countries. So we, I texted them before 1 year when I was started this journey. So there is a lady, she took me that group. So there is a lot of, people from around the world like Iran, China and everywhere. And all, Europe, because European people is the main persons of this overlanding because they started this overlanding. So I'm the first person from India to overlanding to another country as a lady. And when I was, connected that WhatsApp group, I got that China guide contact. And since last 1 year, we are connecting each other. And finally, this is my time to reach in China.
So you will be reaching China, inshallah, tomorrow. And after that?
No, tomorrow I will go to the border. Then I need to wait for some paper. So because the guy told me, please come to border tomorrow, and I want to spend night there. And third morning we will go to the immigration.
Okay. And then after that, after China?
After China, I will go to Tibet, then Tibet to Nepal, then Nepal to India. Then when I have reached the Indian border, like Sonali, UP, then I will go to, some Manali, Kashmir. I have a dream because before I drove to Ladakh, Kardungala, 2021. But after that, they found the Umalingala. Now they found another another place like a highest pass, but I think they're closed because there is a snowfall, so I can't reach that place. I will go to the Manali for Atal Tunnel. or in the side tunnel, and I will go to Kashmir. Then I can go to my Kerala. It will take more than 1 month because the Kerala is very, very lost place in Indian.
So you'll drive
Yeah.
all through India and then reach Kerala finally. Okay,
Actually,
that
I
uh,
covered 4 times India, so this is my fifth time to covering India by road.
that's an incredible journey. We'll talk about logistics, but before that, let's get to family. You have 5 children
Yeah, yeah,
back home.
yeah.
Who's taking care? How do you handle the fact that you have 5 children?
This is the
They're quite young, right? They're quite young.
Yeah, yeah. Because my mother in Abu Dhabi and my husband also working in Abu Dhabi. So my mother taking care of my children and my husband also. These two people, is biggest support for me. If I don't have that two people, I can't do anything like it. Because as a married woman, as a mother, as a wife, we need a good support from our husband side and also our family side.
And you have both.
Yeah, I have.
That's
And the main problem, if I have support from my family, like my mother, my husband, everything, but I need a good idea for travel. We need everything together.
That's true. That's true. But do the kids miss you? Do they call you?
Yeah,
Ask coming
I
back?
think last month I went to Dubai for my China visa, so I met my family. But I'm not, making daily. What is that video call? Hi, how are you? Because I know because they people, in safe hand. So I don't want to ask how are you, because my mother also there, their father also there. So now my kids know about it because last 5 years I'm traveling, so they know I'm traveling, so that's why they can manage everything. So nowadays we should teach our kids without parents they can grow.
Okay,
So this is also the best opportunity for my kids.
that's nice. How old are they? The 5 kids?
My elder son 17 and the second one is 15, and they are first one is studying in 12th class, second one 10th class, and the third one third class, and the fourth one second class, and the last one is a girl. I have 4 boys and 1 girl. The youngest one is around only 5 years.
Ah, so you've been traveling a lot all through her being born. So did you start immediately after having your fifth child?
Yeah, because when she was like 6 months, I started my first journey all India.
Okay,
Sorry, 1 year.
that's that's really interesting. But good that you have a good support structure home because that's really required. And now coming back to logistics and
The main problem, after responsibility, we could not, time for travel. It's not about travel for our passion and everything. And as a typical Muslim family from Kerala, Malabar, I married early 18.
oh,
And and I delivered my eldest son around 90. So I'm free now because in my age of 30 I started my traveling. So now I'm in 36 year old. So I finished every responsibility for my family. Now I'm going to my passion.
did you always want to do this? Did you always want to drive around the world, or did
Not
somebody?
always. Not it's about
Did you
it's
see
about
somebody and you were like inspired and you thought, okay, I should be doing this too?
I'm not inspiring anybody because I got many mails and many lot of messages from Instagram. Ma'am, you are inspiring me. I think there is nothing like that. People want to inspire their own self. Why
No,
they
but
want to inspire you?
did you get inspired by somebody? How did you think that you want to do this?
Um, See, I'm not traveling for for any inspiration. I'm not traveling for any show things because I'm traveling for my experience. Because I'm exploring very less and experience more.
No, but
Because nowadays
how did Nachi? I'm asking, how did you think of driving? How did you think that this is your passion? How did this become
uh,
your passion?
because as a childhood there is lot of picnic in my school. So I came from as a middle class family. So my father was a salesman, so he don't have enough money to send to me any picnic. So that time I realized, okay, it's very one day I will go to the all around the world. So that time I'm only studying in fourth class. So as a 8-year-old girl, she can imagine something like some dreams. So I think all people can make these types of dreams. And but there is no dreams about. I'm asking if you have any dreams you want to paid off it. There is hard work you want to do, more than overthinking. I'm an overthinking person. That's why I reached this Ulaanbaatar. Maybe
But you
because
you really took your dream of a picnic a notch high by now doing picnicking around the world.
really.
And
Because it's about some curiosity. Normally people want to go some places for exploring some, some videos and looking, spend, uploading some Instagram and YouTube for vlogging. But I don't want to do like that because I'm experienced 100%. I'm posting very, only 2% of my travel experience. Because on social media like YouTube and Instagram, I'm posting only 2%. The balance 98% I want to experience my own. I don't want to publish that one because I have met a lot of people. I think more than 1 lakh people I met this journey, different kinds of area, different kinds of countries, different kinds of tribes, and we made a good time. I made a good memories. So I don't want to post that one to social media because that's I already experienced that one. I'm, experience the people and exploring the places.
okay. Biggest challenge, Naji. Which country was the most challenging for you?
The challenging, of course, is Afghanistan as a woman driver, as a woman solo overlander, because of Taliban not allowing to drive inside this country as a woman. It's not about the driving. They're not, they don't want to appear a woman in outside also in some bazaar. The woman can go in Afghanistan, it's nearby 100 meter any bazaar for taking some things for their homes. So that's country I drove around, more than 5,000 kilometers, 15 days. Now I think it's a dream. I think that's a dream for me because
Did you
I'm
have to
not
cover
realizing.
yourself? Did you have to cover yourself in Afghanistan?
Normally I put abaya. Normally as a Muslim I can put abaya. I put some Dubai and some places. But normally I always cover my hair. But the jeans and these kinds of dress they're not allowing. So that's why I put abaya in Afghanistan. That's not about me. There is a lot of travelers from Europe and some other countries. They should also wear these kinds of dress because Taliban not allowing that one. But in Kabul, I saw some Tajik people. That is a exact Afghanistan people. They came from Tajik. This face look like some Chinese, not like Pashtun from Pakistan. That girls, they wore like the normal palazzo pant and like the full
Salwar.
sleeve.
Salwar kameez.
No, yeah, they don't wear such like abayas. The only Pashtun people want to cover their face. It's a blue color burqa. It's called burqa.
Yeah. Burqas.
Mhm.
Okay. So that was
And
the
also the next country for challenges is Russia because Russia is the largest country in the world. If I drive daily 1,000 kilometers, I could not reach any places because Russia is the biggest one.
So how many kilometers did you have to drive in Russia every day?
Russia, I drove around 1,500 kilometers, and I went to from Georgian Larsi border to Moscow. It took 3 days, one way, around 2,200 and 500 kilometers.
I saw a video of yours, Naji, where you were stopped and you were made to read the Kalma or a verse from the Quran. Where was that and what happened? Let us first show our viewers the video and then I'll ask. Okay, so Naji, that was the video. What happened?
It's from Afghanistan. Because when I was checking my car, they saw my Quran. Then they told me, "Are you Muslim?" Then I say, "Yeah, I'm Muslim." I don't like people ask, "Are you Hindu? Are you Muslim? Are you Christian?" We are humans. We are living together. As in India, we are living together. We have a lot of different kinds of religions, different kinds of caste. India is the country they are allowing different kinds of everything like that. So they ask me, "Are you Muslim?" Then yeah, I'm Muslim. So can you read this Quran? Of course, I can read. Then that time, I wrote Quran from, there is a lot of, I think, Taliban around 5 and 6, 7 peoples. And when I wrote my Quran, oh, okay, mashallah, good. Then
No,
they
you
realized,
read it beautifully. You read it beautifully. So, which is why I think they must have been in shock. But is that the only country where they asked you your religion, or are there other countries where they were interested to know whether you're Muslim or
no,
not?
the other thing of Taliban, if you are Hindu, they don't think about it. You can always welcome that country. But if they, saw the Quran, that's why they, asked me to read it. Because I'm the spy. Do I am the, if I am a spy, or I'm not making something like if I'm another religious, I'm taking this Quran, something like, I don't know, they have some different kinds of mind. But there is a lot of travelers from Rajasthan also there. And I when I was in a hotel, and that's there is a Afghani, they told me yesterday there is a lot of Indians came this hotel from Rajasthan. They're also Hindu, but they don't have any problem.
Any other country where you face this problem at all?
No. Only in Afghanistan, because they saw my Quran. That's why.
Okay.
And they
Now,
will ask, "Are you Muslim?" Because all time I cover my hair, so that's why they are asking.
also, Naji, there's a lot of misconception about people who think that Iran is a difficult place. But because you've traveled and you've experienced Iran, tell us what's the situation inside Iran.
It's a normal thing, people thinking about Iran is look like Afghanistan. Never. Iran is never looking like Afghanistan, because Iran ladies, they have, rights. If they can wear hijab, if they don't have hijab, there is no problem. But before, I think there is more than 30 years ago, there is a problem. If you not wear any hijab, they will took to, some kinds of jail and something. But now there is lot of girls not wearing hijab. Some
There are
people
women,
wearing
there are
Shia.
girls who were not wearing hijab because there was an incident in Iran that took place not so long ago where the girl was beaten and she died. Mahsa Amini.
I know.
So
And also there is a tomb of that lady. In FIFA World Cup, there is a European guy. He walked around from Europe to Qatar for this event. So that time he went to Iran and he visited that place. I forget that girl's name. She
Mahsa,
was a freedom fighter. She was a freedom fighter for the hijab and something like for Iranian government.
oh,
And yeah, and when he visited that place, the Iranian army took him to the jail. So I think he's still in jail, or released or not. I don't know. But so then I already put every videos about in my Instagram about Iran and Afghanistan, because I don't want to promote any country. I just want to put everything about, if I see anything like the right thing, I will post. I don't care about it. I don't care about the government of that country. As a traveler, I should always uploading the such things. So that's why. And I was I visited every Iranian home. The ladies also, they're not sure, they're not wearing their hijabs. Some girls wearing hijab, some girls not wearing hijab. But Shia people, they must covering their hair and everything, because they are little bit different kind of people in Iran.
okay. But,
Shias.
but you did not face any trouble there.
No, because I always, cover my hair. As a Muslim, I am covering my hair. But if I not covering hair or covering my hair, they don't have any problem.
Okay.
Also in Iranian people.
Okay. So, what was your experience in Iran? Was it good?
Oh, that's why I'm asking. The best people I saw in that's in Iran, and also in Afghanistan, people is they are really gem. But the main problem I have only between with the Taliban. And that time, the Taliban police took me in police station, and they asked me about, like some rude questions. But there is a policeman, he know English, and he came to me, brother, sister, you are my sister, don't worry about it. You can sit here, you can stay there. Because, after some clash between in Taliban, they made, some rules of tourist. We need a paper from every province. Like we need to show the Taliban armies, because there is more than, I think, 100 checkpoint in Afghanistan. I think between 2 kilometer, between sometime in 5 kilometers, because they are checking every time. It's very, I really, fed up that one. If okay, we can in normal country, we can, checking only the customs, the border. But in Afghanistan, they are checking every 400 meters, sometimes 300 meters, sometimes 1 kilometers. They are checking everything. Even, if I gave my passport, there is, they're written like India, and they will ask where you from in Hindi, because they can't read it. That's the main problem. Education is the main problem in Afghanistan. They know, if they provide to education to all girls, Taliban not, stay that country, so they know everything about it, because education is the powerful thing in all in the world.
Okay, so what's the biggest takeaway from all these travels? I see that Mahindra came to you, and this the vehicle that you're in was given. What's your biggest experience when people come to you and appreciate what you're doing, or applaud your journey, or when you go to these countries and you experience new cultures, new people? What has been the biggest takeaway?
I can tell like that there is no countries like India, because India is the poor gem. I know we have some problem between Hindu, Muslim, some beef and something like that. But all over this place, if these kinds of things, left over from India, India will become, the beautiful and the power of country, in this world. Because, I saw so many countries like the similarity between India. Like even I drove in Russia and some other countries, it's look like, our Ladakh. Some places in Kazakhstan look like our Kashmir. Some places in Turkey, it's look like, our Punjab. There is more similarity between our Indian places. India is a place, India is a country, and there is 195 and 94 countries, around the world. So if you can, if you watch, if you feel, sorry, if you see all around the India, you will see the world together. That's the main, things in India.
Do you have a message for the younger children who are watching you, as in how they should follow their dream? Young girls
Um,
watching you.
Actually, I don't have any, advice to anybody, but I just want to say something like that. If you have any dream, you should, you should work on it. Okay, people will come to you and tell, oh, this is not happening. It's very bored things. No, ever, don't think about other people. Always, focus on your own goals, focus on your own ideas. One day you will achieve your dream.
That's
Because the main thing is, if you need any success, you can only hear about you, not about another person.
okay. Next stop is China. Then you're going all the way to Tibet. Then coming into Nepal. Then India. Will you take a break from all this? Stay with
No,
family.
no,
What's your
i
next?
never i never take a break. I never, took any break, because
No, no. After the journey ends in Kerala, after that,
yeah,
you take a break.
maybe this is my last trip, because last 5 years I'm traveling around the world, and some places, some travel series. This is my 8th travel series, and now I think, I want to go to back my home.
Missing home, finally.
Missing home, because I'm not a feminist. I'm not a feminist, like I want to go my own way, like I'm an independent, financial independent girl. I don't want like that. Always,
You are a
I'm
feminist. You are a feminist because you are doing what you want to do. And that's being a feminist. That's being your person. If you want to go home, that's also being a feminist. You
yeah,
are.
because
You're truly a person who has done what she wanted to do and what she wants to do. So after this, you're going to take a break. But I'm sure, Naji, you will maybe after taking a long break want to do another such mission. Do
the main
let us
problem,
know when you have
these
plans.
all things, these all whole travel series, I made my own because I don't have any enough kinds of sponsorship. Sometime I will get the money from social media. I will take if is for example, if I get $100, I will spend around $100 for the 2 months, because always I'm not looking like rich. I'm not looking like any expenses. I'm not looking like any money. I'm looking on my travel expenses. If I need more money, I can make collaboration that daily and different kinds of brands, but I don't want like that, because I'm not focused on money. I'm focused on some kinds of experience. So after that, I can make a book around about my travel. Maybe.
That's lovely. That's really lovely. It's a brave effort, one that you've succeeded in traveling all
But
the
this whole
countries.
journey, I promoting my country, India, and also Indian brand like Mahindra, because people always focus on when I was driving in GCC countries, the Saudi and Qatar and Kuwait and everywhere, people come to my car. Oh, this is Indian made car. They really wonder. First, they will tell till in Mongolia, people asking, is this Jeep Wrangler? No, no, no. This is Indian Wrangler. Mahindra.
How did this happen? How did this come about? Did Anand Mahindra's team call you and say he's watched
Because
your?
after FIFA, I got many news icon, like I went for live in Al Jazeera, one of in Qatar and the second one in Mumbai for the live, and also I appeared every newspaper in Kuwait, Saudi, Qatar, all GCC, and also in Dubai Khalij Times. And after that, I think Anand Mahindra know about me, and he put some Twitter about my travel and everything. So after that, I got a mail from Anand Mahindra's um, in Mumbai head office. Then I went to meet you, and after meeting, they created something like woman empowerment India, like INB, India, Nepal, Bhutan. Then they gave me one company vehicle. It's I covered India, Nepal, Bhutan around 6 months, and the expense also they gave me. And after finish the trip, I gave the car to them, and I came back for my trip. But now I don't have any sponsor, but I'm making some money from social media, and I'm traveling a lot.
Okay. A strong shout out to Naaji Noushi, who has been traveling so many countries, making ends meet with very little means and resources. But those who are interested in watching what she's done, her experiences, they are wonderful. Please go check out her social media platform, her social media accounts. All the details are going to be in the description of this video, and do connect with her. It's a beautiful one. It's one that goes beyond religion, cultures, that talks about how people can connect, not because of anything else, but because they're just people from different countries. She's absorbed it all, and it's beautiful. Naaji Noushi, thank you so much for joining us here.